Hello everyone, let's go ahead and get our weekly message. What's coming out for us this week? What does Spirit want to bring forward for us this week? What are we working on? If anything specific is happening for you. Oh, okay. We have a couple cards just flying on out, so let's just see what comes out. As always, if you're interested in booking a personal message with me, the link to that is in the description box below. I do general and mediumship and romance, so that will be in the description box below. All right, so we have be of service coming forward. Stay open-minded. We have release toxic relationships. And we have know your truth. And I feel like Know Your Truth recently came out in another one of my readings, or maybe that came out in the each sign for the December. So if that was in yours, this is definitely for you even more, okay? Now, with this Be of Service, the first card coming out, there might be something that somebody needs of you, or something that you need to kind of give your time into. And this might even be of yourself, or this could be for somebody else. But you're going to need to give your time, or maybe your effort, maybe lend some money, whatever this is. But Spirit is telling you to be of service. And this might be with Stay Open-Minded, somebody that you may not be, too fond of, or maybe even too close to, or maybe this is a situation you normally wouldn't stay into or go into. If this is somebody that's like, hey, can you do this for me? Maybe if you're somebody, for some reason this is coming up, but if you're somebody who isn't too fond of kids and somebody's like, hey, can you help me watch this baby for a second? Or and not like somebody random, but it's maybe a cousin. It's like, hey, can you babysit for a couple hours? Something of the sort, okay? I want you to stay very open-minded when it comes to that. The universe is going to bring something back to you, and whoever you're going to help in whatever way that you're going to help, it will be returned to you. And Spirit wants you to stay very open-minded, so that way something in return can happen for you, okay? Now also, for others of you, if there is something or some certain path that you are trying to go down, and there's a bump in the road, or something's coming a certain way, or maybe you're heading a different direction, and you're like, well, this isn't really the direction I really wanted to go. I want you to stay very open-minded. I want you to allow life to flow and allow life to bring things in for you, okay? So whatever direction you're meant to go, know that life will life. Life knows how to life, and just allow Spirit to bring the flow of energy through. It is time for you to release toxic relationships, situations, energies. It's time to release it. You know your truth. And when it comes to these relationships, I feel that there could be people that, are trying to, manipulate you, or trying to get you to stay in certain situations. With this Know Your Truth, you know what you want to do. Do not allow other people to manipulate you. Don't allow other situations to manipulate you. Don't allow yourself to manipulate yourself, right? When you start to feel guilty, or starting to feel bad for doing something for yourself, or doing something that makes you happy, going in a certain direction. You know what makes you happy, and you don't need to get hard on yourself. You don't need to be rude to yourself, because it's time to release that, to move forward, okay? Yeah, it's time to step up and lead. It's time for you to know that you are a leader. Whatever it is that you want, you can get to. Yes, cleanse and restore yourself coming forward. And let's just see. We have let chance play its creative role in your life. And did I not just say let life, okay? It is time for you to just allow life to life. Whatever this is that you're feeling worried about, if you're, this isn't happening the way that I wanted it to, I wanted this to happen in a certain way. Spirit is telling you, life knows how to life. Whatever is meant to happen will happen. It's time for you to really release any energies. If these are people, situations, feelings, doubts, insecurities, whatever this is, it's time to release them. And within this week, I feel that there could be something that comes up where, in this Be of Service, it's time to lead. Somebody might need your help in a certain way, and you really come through for them, and you're like, here, let me show you the way, let me show you, how to do this. And maybe it's something that you're unaware of, and that's just for a certain few of you. For others of you, I feel that it's time for you to step into this different era and walk into something where that you belong, but it's kind of like the unknown. I keep seeing like the 3 of Wands with the 7 of Cups, where it's like it's very foggy is what I'm taking it as. It's more foggy, and it's like, what direction do I go? It's time for you to just release any toxic energy and be the fool. Jump off that cliff and know that whatever you have, like whatever you need, you have. You don't need any more materials than what you already have in your back pocket, and whatever you need, you'll gain along the way. And that's how you need to think about it. If this is where you're releasing a situation, a job, a person, a relationship, you're releasing that because you know that something will come along the way that will be better or more fulfilling than what's in your current spot. And family is the same thing. You can make families not just blood, those who need to hear this message, okay? Allow life to life. If you have been feeling a certain way to do a certain something, it's time for you to do that because you know your truth, okay? Yes. And we have ninth house just coming on out. And this is the truth of the path, okay? And this is about the adventure. And I just said, whatever you don't have, you can learn along the way. Knowledge. This is about the adventure, learning how to get there, taking the risk, okay? With this ninth house, I just said I seen the Fool, and this is coming out. I love that. I love when Spirit confirms. Let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards and see what else Spirit has to say for our weekly message. If there is a risk that you're going to take this week, or a risk that's going to be, and this could be where, stay open-minded. I want to go in a couple different directions, okay? For some of you, there might be an opportunity where there's like a new job opportunity that comes forward, and it's like, should I take this? Should I really even give this an opportunity? Like, this just came so sudden. Can I trust it? Go for it. Whatever you need, you'll learn along the way. If this is where it finally happens, where you can release this toxic relationship, whether this is a current relationship or some trauma that you hold on to, it's time for you to do it. It's time for you to release these energies, okay? Now let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards and see what else comes forward. Ooh, okay, so as I'm trying to shuffle, the 5 of Cups just comes on out. And this is, I feel, more of you walking away. This is where there's some change coming in, and maybe you're not too excited about this change, whatever this is. And that's why Spirit's saying, stay open-minded. This is where some change is coming in, and Spirit's saying, hey, stay open-minded. Let's pull. All right, there's that Death card. There's that transition. The Knight of Wands. And the Page of Wands. Okay. Whatever this is, and with these 2 cards coming out, I just feel like the Fool, okay? I just keep seeing the Fool, because with the Knight and the Page, I just feel that's more of a young... Yes, okay. And as I'm saying that, we have these 2 cards coming out, the Sun and the Ace of Wands. If something comes up for you this week, and it's like, maybe you get laid off from a job, and this is very random. I don't want to say this if like this isn't happening, but this is how random I want to say something could be. It's like you're at a job, you get laid off, and then all of a sudden some other job pops up, and you're like, should I take this job? Is this like something secure? Yes, like Spirit made this happen. Allow life to flow. Like, trust that life is a series of events that you are supposed to follow, and like things happen for a reason, okay? Now, if this is where you have been really asking for something, all of a sudden it's happening, and then I just feel like there could be a change or a bump in the road and you have to do something a little differently. I don't know what this is. You're going to be better off doing this way, okay? Whatever this is, this unwelcome change, this whatever it is, because I feel that there's a little bit of change. This is where you have to stay open-minded. Whatever this energy is, and you could be in this energy right now where you're kind of unhappy about something, I want you to be open-minded. Everything happens for a reason, and it's time for something new. You have a transition coming in, and it's time for you to follow something that you're happy about, something that you feel grounded. I feel with the Wands and the Sword energy coming forward, This is where I know I belong. I belong in this spot. I feel very like optimistic, excited for this journey. I know that there's a lot to come here, and I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to explore. I'm ready to go towards this. Because here's this sun, here's this freedom, here's this excitement, here's this like confidence about whatever's to come, and here's this Ace of Swords Ace of Wands, where you have this new beginning, and this is a very new, happy beginning. And for some of you, I do want to say, I don't know why I'm feeling this. If there's somehow, some way that you could be pregnant, with Ace of Wands coming out and the Five of Cups, and stay open-minded, I don't know why. If any of you come to find out that you may be, and the Sun's here with a child, okay? And we have the Death card, which is a big expected change, okay? Now, if some of you find out that you are pregnant or something of the sort, okay, I feel that things may change, and you may feel very unhappy about a pregnancy right now of some kind, but I feel stay open-minded. Be very open-minded about whatever the situation is, because I feel that you will change your mind soon to come. And this could be in any different way, but those who are like, something about pregnancy just came up to me like very last minute, so I want to bring that forward. But whatever this change is, okay, I want you to know that this is for the better. I just feel like there's so much excitement that's to come with this new journey, and whatever you need, you will learn along the way. Whatever resources you need, you will have along the way. If you need support, if you need materials, if you need, financial support, if you need emotional support, physical support, whatever this is, like, Spirit's like, hey, it'll be there along the way. This is a completely new journey. This is physically something new. And I feel that with the Ace of Wands, this is like a fresh new beginning, but more like physically and emotionally, where I'm feeling really happy again. I'm feeling inspired about life. I'm feeling, just that movement, that excitement again. And I feel this is all happening within, due time. But within this week, I really feel you're coming into this understanding. There was something that, came up, and whatever this is, by the end of the week, I feel it ends up in a better spot. But I think that there's something where there's a few bumps in the road, okay? But life's, and what is meant to happen will happen, what is not will not. And Spirit's telling you, don't force anything, don't fight anything. It'll all work out in the best way it's supposed to, okay? I am sending you all lots of love and light. Take care.